Hello, let's make a painting, and of course we're going to start with the water all over the place. Make sure the paper stick. Is that center? Yes, it is. I should put a mirror above my camera so I can see exactly what I'm doing. I don't have to stand up every single time. Anyway, we're gonna put water on the top portion of the paper, a little bit on the corner, so we can have like a nice, nice suction here, so it can stick to the glass. We're gonna take our brownish and start working with it. The thing with me and the colors, actually, I hate specify which color I'm using. And the only reason for that is I like to simplify things. Way too complicated everything. Life is way too complicated, and this is one of the many things. Actually, not the only thing. One of the main things I simplify a lot, which ones can be quite annoying, I guess. But anyway, that's me. Simplify. Everything is way too busy around. So let's see. We're gonna do some of the clouds. Very light clouds, nothing too much here. And when I say light clouds, I mean I'm gonna put some color here and here on the top of that fluffiness, which one we call clouds. Which one is gonna make the term fluffy clouds? It's like a National Geographic, man. Okay, fine. Take the palette knife, pushing up, and here, pushing up. Why my papers keep slipping around? Now, a little bit more force, so we can define where is our horizon, and a little hills here. Now the hill's gonna stop here, and here. Now we have the horizon. Every time I'm using this color, I'm thinking about mountains, and unintentionally, I make mountains most of the time. No exception this time. So, this big one here is the big mountain here, so it's a little bit on the foreground, and it's overlapped this one and the midground. So this one is overlapped the horizon and the midground. The big boy. Good, we got our big boy done. Now we're gonna take the smaller brush, take exactly the same color, and emphasize here. The last time I mentioned I keep forgetting my gold green. This time I get it. But of course I had like so much time to get it. There's almost no excuse for that. Anyway, I'm gonna take some gold green, and I'm gonna put it on the top of that spot that we create, like so, and here. Also, excuse me, also I'm gonna take some of the bluey, the same bluey that I use for the sky, and put some water here. Make a good connection. It's not gonna hurt us, but it's gonna complement, make them work together. Take the palette knife and some grass. Take from the brown, go to the green, and push up. Now, of course, I'm gonna make so many of those, you will not even think about it, they're there. But they're gonna be here and supporting the whole painting. If you make a couple of them, they will be individuals and they're gonna be considered as a detail. Well, they are detail anyway, but they're gonna be so few of them, and they're gonna work together and they're gonna stand out. When I make so many, they're unity now. They work together, they stay as one, and they look like one, but in reality is, individuals. So that's gonna bring another layer for us. Take the palette knife again. Just push down And what I'm doing now is I'm not dragging or scrubbing the paint. I'm just pushing down, which one is damaging the paper because the paper is thick, and it's pushing it down is deform the paper, which one is given that very lovely lines. I will take a black paint, and instead of making the, well, I'll make the throwing shadow, but I will make each individual. I barely touch the paper, barely touch the paper. So bear with me here. It's a little bit slow process. Try to make individuals, but not like very detailed. Just something to support the main idea. Pretty much a bunch of shadows won't bring around. And one or two individual hair from here. Grass from here. I see hair from my brush. Some of the bristles, fall down, and I think about them. Anyway, individuals here. Now I'm gonna take a lot of black and make sure it's kind of dry. And if the light comes from here, that means our... Oh, is that good? Yes, it is. Okay, I was worried about that. I was not sure if my brush is dry enough to do this. Maybe here. That's gonna give us some extra detail on the mountain. Well, it's not mountains, it's just rocks. It's basic rocks, man. I like rocks, actually. I have some rocks. I think mainly from a river. That's where I get my ones. They're pretty cool. I like rocks. Interesting things. Beaten up by time, but they didn't die. Pretty much. Should I mess around with this one? No. This one is fine. And the sky is developing very well. The one thing I might add to the sky, I'm gonna take the big boy. It's not that big, but, and I'm gonna add additional fluffiness by simply removing some very light. I like the sky to stay very light. And lastly, I feel like I need to emphasize a little bit more with the bluey here. And I think that's going to be it. I don't want to overdo it. Keep it simple. That's more than enough. Just a little bit of color. That's pretty much what I try to put here. There we go. And of course, if it's water, we need to have a little bit of... I don't think you can see that in the camera. Anyway, and there we go. Watercolor, abstract, landscape.